Good day everyone. So I'm Edgar Gistudillo. So I'm gonna talk about Small Business is Beautiful. The title of this chapter is patterned after the book Small is Beautiful by E.F. Schumacher. In this book, he argued that in poor or developing countries, small projects are much better than big projects. Schumacher defends his recommendation by stating the advantage of a small project in every village compared with a few big projects scattered throughout the country. The author for this said that such small projects utilize local labor, local materials, and local management, together with intermediate technology. This kind of technology is between modern technology and primitive technology, with that capitalism brought higher living standards at the cost of deteriorating culture. And his belief that natural resources should be conserved lead him to conclude that bigness, in particular large industries and large cities, would lead to the depletion of those resources. In the same manner, small business is better than big business, especially in a poor country. The poor masses cannot start with a big business. Obviously, their business opportunities are found in the micro and small business. Although small business has its shortcomings or disadvantage, it is most relevant to poor or developing economies like the Philippines.
Small business is low in capital but high in labor intensity. Small business do not have sufficient financial resources, so they cannot purchase big machines or modern equipment. What is only possible for them to do is to use labor instead of machine in their business operations. A small business is efficient in specialized skill or service. It can well produce goods and services that are designed to the particular need of an individual or a few clients. For instance, paperwork on cars and appliances require individualized service. Also, tailors, barbers, real estate agents, and other provide services require specialized knowledge for specific needs. A small business succeeds in small, isolated, or overlooked markets. In rural communities, where markets are small due to a few residents, a small business is viable. For example, sari-sari stores, tailoring shops, small restaurants, and grocery stores are profitable enterprises. Clearly, giant corporations cannot survive in small towns where demand is limited. A small business often operates in unstable markets. Big corporations are careful in their investments. To be sure or safe in their business ventures, they conduct market or feasibility study to determine viability. This is actually the standard procedure in putting up a business, which involves huge resources in terms of money, machines, and materials. A small business is closer to the marketplace. Not a few businesses conduct their operations right inside the marketplace. Being closer to the buyers compared with a corporation, they get first-hand information about consumer taste and preferences. Such advantage enables the small business to respond quickly to the needs of consumers. It is not possible for big business to act as quickly to satisfy new demand. Generally, the owner of small business are also the managers. Most of our small enterprises in the Philippines are like this. The owner-manager employs his wife and children. If the business grows, the owner hires more employees, usually relatives and townmates. Capital comes from the owner or a small group. In our country, a small business is usually financed by the family through its own savings or loans. If even the business is founded by a small group, it comes from relatives and close friends. The area of operation is small. This means the business is community-based. The owner and the employee live in the community where the enterprise is located. The size of the enterprises is small in relation to the industry. For example, the shoe industry is large one, but there are very many stores of shoes. Clearly, one shoe store cannot dominate the market for shoes. In case of big businesses, there are only few enterprises like the beer industry, car manufacturers, and etc.
Differences between big and small enterprises. Big enterprises are large scale businesses with complex structure and extensive resources, allowing them to reach a broad market, invest in innovation, and manage risk effectively. In contrast, small enterprises are characterized by simpler structures, limited resources, and a focus on niche markets or personalized services. Small businesses often make decisions quickly, have closer relationship with customers and employees, but may face challenges such as difficulty accessing capital and higher level of risk. Advantages of the small business. Small businesses offer several advantages that can contribute to their success. First is personalized relationship with customers and employees. Small businesses can build stronger, more personalized relationship with both customers and employees due to their smaller scale. This allows for better understanding of customers' needs and preferences, leading to enhanced customer satisfaction and loyalty. Number two is flexibility and management. Small businesses have the ability to quickly adapt to change in the market, industry trends, and customers' demand due to their streamlined decision-making process and lack of bureaucratic hurdles. This flexibility allows small businesses owners to implement new strategies, adjusting pricing and pivot their business model more efficiently than larger corporations. Third is we have the government incentives. Many government offer incentives and support programs specially designed to help small businesses thrive. These incentives may include tax breaks, grants, loans, and training programs aimed at fostering entrepreneurship and small business growth. Number four is the simple record keeping. Compared to large enterprises, small businesses often have simpler financial and administrative processes, leading to easier record keeping and reduced overhead costs. This simplicity allows small business owners to focus more on core business activities and spend less time on administrative tasks. Last is independence. Small business owners enjoy a greater sense of independence and autonomy in decision making compared to employees of large corporations. This independence allows entrepreneurs to pursue their passion, make their own business decision, and shape the direction of their company according to their vision and values. Disadvantages of the small business. Small businesses face several disadvantages that can pose challenges to their success. First is difficulty of raising capital. Small businesses often struggle to raise capital compared to large corporations, as they may have limited access to financial options such as bank loans or venture capital. This can constrain their ability to invest in growth opportunities, research and development, or expansion into new markets. Another is risk of failure. Small businesses are more vulnerable to failure due to various factors such as market competition, economic downturns, and changing customers' preferences. The failure rate for small businesses is relatively high, especially during the early stage of operation, which can result in financial losses for the owner and employees. The third is the limited management skills. Small business owners may lack the managerial experience and expertise needed to effectively run all aspects of their business, including operations, marketing, finance, and human resources. This can lead to insufficient, poor decision making, and difficulty in navigating complex business challenges. Last is lack of opportunities for employees. Small businesses may have limited resources to provide competitive salaries, benefits, and career advancement opportunities compared to larger corporations. This can make it challenging to attract and retain talented employees, resulting in higher turnover rates and potential disruptions to business operations. Additionally, small businesses may have fewer training and development programs available for employees to enhance their skills and knowledge.
Hello everyone, I am Magda Gabriel F. Avonilio and I am going to discuss to you about why small businesses fail. Small businesses can fail due to a variety of reasons, including first, lack of experience. Many small business owners may lack the necessary experience or expertise in running a business, which can lead to poor decision making and operational inefficiencies. Second, lack of money. Insufficient capital is a common reason for small business failure. Without enough funds to cover operating expense, invest in growth, or withstand economic downturns, business may struggle to stay afloat. Third, wrong location. Choosing the wrong location can significantly impact a small business's success. Factors such as lack of foot traffic, high rent costs, or being situated in an area that doesn't match the target market can hinder growth and profitability. Fourth, poor credit practices. Mismanagement of finances, including poor credit practices such as late payments or accumulating excessive debt, can strain a small business cash flow and credit worthiness, making it difficult to secure financing or maintain vendor relationships. Fifth, poorly planned expansion. Rapid or unplanned expansion without proper strategic planning can stretch resources thin and lead to operational challenges. Growing too quickly can also result in overextension and increased risk of failure. 6. Mismanagement of inventory. Inefficient inventory management, such as overstocking or understocking products, can tie up capital, lead to storage issues, and result in missed sales opportunities or excess inventory write-offs. Seventh, unsound or too little analysis in choosing the business. Starting a business without conducting thorough market research or assessing the feasibility of the business idea can increase the likelihood of failure. Without a clear understanding of the target market, competition, and demand for products or services, businesses may struggle to attract customers and generate revenue. Economic contributions of small businesses. Statistics on economic conditions favorably contributed by small businesses are based on U.S. setting. There are no available data on the specific economic contributions of small businesses in the Philippines. Nevertheless, it is obvious that in our country, micro and small enterprises are numerous and rampant. Market vendors, sari-sari stores, groceries, bakeries, restaurants, repair shops, and many others dominate our communities. In all villages and towns, there are micro enterprises. Only very few communities have big enterprises. Most of them are located in the cities. Even without statistics, small businesses greatly contribute to the generation of jobs and incomes for many Filipinos. Hence, the trust of the national government in the promotion of small enterprises throughout the country, such business opportunities are accessible to the poor masses. This means that in the Philippines, small businesses, especially micro and small enterprises, are vital contributors to the economy, despite the absence of specific statistical data. These enterprises plays a crucial role in job creation, particularly in rural areas without limited large-scale employment opportunities. They provide essential goods and services, stimulate economic activity, and contribute to community development. Recognizing their importance, the government supports small businesses through various policies and programs aimed at fostering entrepreneurship and economic growth. Overall, the widespread presence and impact of small businesses on job creation and community development underscored their significance in the Philippine economy. They introduce innovation. Invention and innovation are key factors in economic development. These are responsible in reducing time, labor, and cost of production. Based on the U.S. study, Small firms provide about 4 times as many innovation as medium-sized firms, and about 24 times as many as the largest firms. More than 50% of the major technological advances come from individual small companies. Here are the examples of innovations contributed by small individual enterprises: ballpoint pen, FM radio, instant camera, disposable razor, penicillin, Xerox, zipper, and paperclip. They create employment. Small businesses are the main providers of jobs. Almost all non-governmental employees come from small businesses. In the United States, 97% of business activities and 43% of the GNP, totaling 1.3 trillion, are contributed by small businesses. They constitute the building block in U.S. economic development and other industrial countries. What is remarkable about small businesses is that they perform activities which big businesses do not or cannot do.
So let's continue. Small businesses as a group challenge big businesses in many ways. Thus, small businesses tend to be more efficient and responsive to the needs of the consumers in their own particular fields and ways. Small businesses have a combined competitive force against bigger firms. In like manner, this is the concept of cooperatives. By pooling their small resources, they acquire economics of scale. Therefore, they can compete with big enterprises. So, small businesses, because of their flexibility and customer-focused approach, small businesses provide many challenges to larger corporations combined. This synergy is similar to the cooperative model, in which small businesses join together to take advantage of economics scale. Allowing them to compete with large corporations, cooperative enables small businesses to compete with larger competitors on an even playing field by combining their resources. And big enterprises, because of their large scale and mass production, are not willing or not able to satisfy the special needs of smaller groups of consumers, while small producers or sellers can formidably fit their products and services to the needs of smaller groups of consumers. In addition, small businesses supply the needs of big businesses. So big enterprises meet and society corporate demands. Small producers or sellers can financially adopt their goods and services to the demands of smaller groups, while big enterprises are not able to meet the unique needs of smaller groups because of their large scale and mass-produced products. Furthermore, small businesses meet the demands of larger companies. For example, many of the goods sold by National Bookstore come from small businesses such as bags, toys, decors, and many more. Big corporations in Japan purchase spare parts and assembles from small family enterprises. In fact, parts of fridges, TV sets, and watches are being assembled by families in rural Japan. This is more economical for the big corporations. And now, I'm going to discuss the summary of Chapter 5. First, Schumacher proposed the adoption of intermediate technology for less developed countries. Such technologies between primitive technology and modern technology. It applies local labor, local material, and local management and production methods. Second, business is an organized effort of individuals for the production of goods and services in order to make profit. To organize a business, the entrepreneur must combine 4 resources such as human, financial, material, and informational. Third, there are 2 kinds of small businesses. One is a micro-business, the owner, the principal worker, together with 1 or 2 assistants. The other one is the bigger small business, in which the owner directs the function of his employees. Fourth, the features of a small business are small capital, efficient specialized service, effective in small and isolated markets, closer to marketplace. Owners are usually the manager, small area of operation. Fifth, the difference between small and big enterprises. Change in a small business as a group is through births and deaths, while change in big business is through contraction or expansion. 6. The advantage of a small business are personalized relationship with customers and employees, flexibility in management, government incentives, simple record keeping, and independence. 7. The disadvantage of a small businesses are difficulty in raising capital, risk of failure, limited management skill, and lack of opportunities for employees. 8. Small businesses fail because of lack of money, lack of experience, wrong location, poor credit practices, mismanagement of inventories, and many more. And lastly, economic contribution of small businesses are introduce innovations, create employment, provide competition, and fill needs of society and big businesses.